Hey guys, so recently I got a question in my inbox asking me, is protective styling necessary to grow out long hair? And I thought this was a very interesting question because this is not the first time I got asked this question, and I know a lot of people have different views on whether you can or you don't need it or whatever they say about it. Today I'm just going to personally share what I think about it. Now, for those of you who do not know what protective styling is, protective styling, in my opinion, is just putting your hair up or putting it away so that your ends are tucked away and they're not exposed. And this can be different styles. You can have different protective styles. The one that I love to go to most is the bun. You could do different types of bun. Right now I have a high, messy type of bun. For the most part, my ends are tucked away. A few other protective styles that I could think of are also wigs and braids. Now, there's plenty of them out there. I can't really think of them on the top of my head because I don't really use those type of styles. But like I said, my go-to is the bun. Now, back to the question, is protective styling necessary to grow out long hair? My personal opinion on that is that yes, it is necessary to grow out long hair, especially if you want to do it in a timely fashion, meaning you don't want to spend years and years and years trying to grow out your hair. And we're just talking about the length of your hair. We're not talking about the health or anything like that. But yeah, my opinion is that yes, you do need it. A lot of people have different opinions and they will tell you no, that you don't need to, but it's totally, you know, up to the person and what they think. And that's why I also said wigs and braids can be beneficial also if you don't want to just, you know, go to the bun. A lot of people also may say that protective styling is not necessary, and I have actually seen people do it where they do not put their hair in any type of protective style. They just simply keep it out. They might not put as much heat, but they do put a little bit of heat, or they just wear their hair in twist outs or braid outs or something like that, because those aren't necessarily protective styles, but they are low manipulation styles. So I do see a lot of people who grow out their hair without using it. And I don't know, that really depends on your hair and how you treat your hair and just, you know, what you do to it, because I know that I can't do that. I will, my hair will be splitting and rubbing and doing all sorts of things. But yes, I have seen people where they just grow out their hair and they just do that, and their hair grows beautifully and it looks really good. The only time I would say that protective styling is not beneficial is when you're doing it the wrong way. What I mean by doing it the wrong way is, for me, when I used to protective style, I didn't know I was protective styling. I just didn't feel like doing my hair. I didn't have a lot of time, so I would just always put my hair in a bun. And I didn't realize it, but I used to use a brush, and I still use a brush, but I used a really hard brush and I would tie my hair, like slick it back really, really, really tight. And like the whole front of my hair, like all around, it just started to break. And I just couldn't figure out why it was breaking. I'm actually, you know, recovering from that still, because sometimes I will do my hair kind of tight and I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta loosen it up a little bit and do like a loose bun or something like that, because protective styling can break off your hair if you're not doing it correctly. Also, back in the day, I used to put my hair in braids or a twist or something like that. I would go to the salon and get it done, and the lady who did my hair used to do it really, 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 really tight. And I would come out of there, I would have headaches, my hairline would be hurting, it was a mess. And also, I didn't know that I was supposed to like moisturize my hair and do all this stuff. So I would go swimming, I would go in the pool, and I wouldn't do anything after to my hair in braids. I would just leave it. And so when it was time to take out my braids, I was like, oh my gosh, it was like the worst experience ever. I had to cut some of my hair off. My hair was dry, it was breaking, it was really a hot mess. So if you are gonna put your hair in braids or a wig or something like that, make sure you're caring for your hair underneath. Make sure you're moisturizing and sealing and really just, you know, keeping your hair very moisturized, because you don't want to experience breakage while protective styling. So that's the only time it cannot be beneficial to you with those examples. But every other time, I love it. I personally love it. It's very easy, because if you're in a rush in the morning, you know what, go to the bun or go to some other protective style where you don't have to do anything to your hair. You just worry about your outfit and your makeup or whatever and head out the door. It's that easy. So I hope you guys found this very helpful. If you have any other like hair related questions or beauty questions or anything like that, please go ahead and you can inbox me or you can leave it down below, because I want to answer some questions that are frequently asked, like that people, you know, always are asking, and I just want to answer them for you guys so that everyone can know what I think. So my husband and I answer life questions, relationship questions on our other channel. I will leave the link down below so you can check those out, and you can also send us your questions there as well. So I hope you guys found this helpful. Please don't forget to like this video if you did, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.